Alright, ladies and gentlemen of the YouTube citizens, it's your boy Dash Tru Inferno. And I got a lot to cover, but this is a really long gameplay, so let's get straight into it. Now, the NFL playoffs have now reached the point of the conference finals, and I'm undefeated with my picks. I am currently 8-0, so another weekend have went by, and I again had another perfect weekend. It sounds like last year's playoffs. Now this is tough. Now my picks for the most part remain the same. I still got Carolina going to the Super Bowl, meaning they're going to beat Arizona. But here's where it gets tough. Brady Manning once again. So we're talking Denver hosting New England. And the reason why it's tough because originally I picked Denver to win it all. But the problem is after seeing them play against Pittsburgh, and yeah, the defense was there, but the offense was kind of sluggish. So I'm not 100% sure. But then at the same time, the weather was crazy because we talking like high winds and things of that nature. I'm going to stick with Denver going to the Super Bowl and defeating Carolina. But mark my words, whoever wins the AFC Conference Championship game, whether it's New England or Denver, is winning the Super Bowl. So, yeah, we can get that out of the way. So there you go with that. So another announcement. Let me get this announcement out of the way. The first single off of my upcoming beat album, Residential Epidemic, will be out next week, next Tuesday. So we talking the last Tuesday of the month of January. So that's when it's coming out. So you do not want to miss that. Obviously, going to be out on my YouTube channel. It'll be available on bandcamp.com for just $2. So yeah, there you go with that. TrueInferno.bandcamp.com is the place to be to pick up the singles and my albums, past and present and future. So yeah, until further notice. So yeah, so there you go with that. Now let's get on to today's story as job stories are back. Yes, you heard me right. Job stories are back. It's been a long time since I told a job story. And this will happen recently. So we're talking Monday night, this past Monday night. So let me get straight into it. Well, I guess I need to explain. Well, I don't really need to explain this. But my job, my occupation is kind of complicated. It's not a typical 8 to 4:30 or 9 to 5 type of job or anything like that where you clock in, do your thing, and clock. No, it's a bit more complex than that. And it's revolved around a certain college. I'm not gonna get into it. So basically, let me with that out of the way, let me tell you how it is for new employees. When you're new at this company, you normally start training like a day worth of training, whatever, prior to the beginning of a new semester. Well, this past Monday, we got a new employee named, well, I ain't gonna give you the names or whatever. So we just got a new employee. Now this employee do have past restaurant experience. If I recall correctly, this employee either used to work at McDonald's or Arby's or something like that. So this person had experience on the register and this person have experience cooking. Now, there's only 3 cooks and I'm one of them. But so everybody else is on register. So aside from me being one of the 3 cooks, the other 2 cooks are managers. So we're talking the head manager, and then you got the secondary manager / hiring manager, who is this one female. And again, I'm not gonna go by the names. Actually, I'm gonna give you them nicknames. So we're gonna call her Hammer Hands. So we go call the hiring manager Hammer Hands. So there you go with that. So Hammer Hands up here talking to the new employee or whatever. And the new employee started like in the middle of the day. So we talking like 6 o'clock. So Hammer Hands is giving the new employee a tour of the entire kitchen. So we talking the registers, the pressure warmer, the pizza warmer, every cooler in the freaking cafe, the monitors, that showcase the menus, the trays, the spots where the trays go, the condiment station where all the napkins go, how you put the napkins in, how far you put the napkins in, where all the plastic forks, spoons, and knives are, where to put them for people to use, the salt and pepper, the Parmesan cheese, the pepper, that people use the red crushed pepper actually. What else? The table that is used for prepping, or tables that is used for prepping. We don't have two fridges. We only have one fridge, and then we have a walk-in fridge, and then a freezer. But Hammer Hands showed this new employee all of that. So, and the Hammer Hands showed this new employee all the stoves, and we got about like 4 stoves and all the ovens, and we got 3 ovens in there. Hammer Hands showed this new employee the grill, the 4 fryers, the counter where we make the pizzas. And at the time being, only me and the head manager know how to make pizza. But Hammer Hands was like, hopefully in the near future, we'll teach you how to make pizzas and blah, blah, blah. And then Hammer Hands showed this new employee the monitor for the bag where we see what is ordered and what goes along with it, so we can cook it, prep it, or whatever. Then Hammer Hands took her to, yes, the new employee is a female, to the dish room where all the dishes are being washed, the sanitizer, where they're being stored, where stuff goes when they're completely dry. Then Hammer Hands took her to the walk-in refrigerator rather, and then the walk-in freezer, because we got that as well. And then the banquet room where we keep everything that we use for events, like for fancy events or whatever. And also in that room is our ice machine. Then Hammer Hands took this employee towards the mini market, which, by the way, is not run or sanctioned or anything. It have nothing to do with us, but yeah, Hammer Hands took her in there and showed her how the machines work in there. Now, let me explain the micro market real quick. So basically, you go in there and you do everything yourself. It's basically like a liquor store, but you pay, you just pay yourself. There's nobody there to monitor you or to assist you, anything like that. You walk in, you grab your chips, you grab your candy, you grab your pop, your medicine, your coffee, your tea, whatever it is you want. And then there's these 3, what they call Kinko's machines or whatever, and you pay there. And that's it. Nobody's there to hold your hand and say, oh, this costs that much, give me your money, and then I give you. No, it's not. No, it's all run by the machine. And even though, again, that have nothing to do with the cafe, but yet Hammer Hands still took her in there and showed her how to run the machines and things of that nature. And it's got to a point where we looking at Hammer Hands like, why in the hell is she showing her, and Hammer Hands is she showing her everything? Like at first, me and the head manager, we didn't say nothing. But another employee there by the name of Cal asked Hammer Hands, is she going to be making pizzas? And Hammer Hands was like, no. Then Cal was like, dude, why are you showing her everything? I bust out rolling when I heard that. I died laughing when I heard that. And it kept going all night. It was really hilarious. So then I'm cleaning the grill. So, we closed, and now we got to clean up the kitchen, the cafe, or whatever. And here come the head manager. He came up to me like, yo, why is Hammer Hands all up in this girl pussy like that? I literally died laughing, but the head manager was so serious with it because Hammer Hands was still telling her stuff. And I'm like, wait, she's still going at it? So then later on that night, the head manager, because we just got done cleaning. Then the head manager came back where me and Kyle was, and he was mocking Hammer Hands. So he was like, this is the pizza oven. It's made by so-and-so. We put pretzels and pizza in it. And then here's the pizza counter. It's made by this brand. This is where we make our pizzas. And here's our monitor that shows up what is being ordered. And it's in 480p, but we're hoping we can upgrade it to 1080i if possible. And Hammer Hands heard all of this, and she gave him this look. I was rolling. I was dying laughing. We was rolling. And then because the issue was, because the head manager brought it up to Hammer Hands that you do not do this with every single employee, past or present. And yeah, Hammer Hands was like, yes, I do. And we was like, no, you don't. So the next day, which was Tuesday, yesterday, so to speak, I walk in and we had another employee there by the name of Megan. Now Megan was not there Monday night, so she don't know any of this. She haven't heard any of this. So then Hammerhands was in this room, and we outside of this room, me, Megan, and the head manager. And the head manager was like, "This is Megan. She complains a lot, but she's a really good worker." And Megan had this look on her face. We was wrong. I instantly died laughing. And she was like, "What? Like, what I missed? Like, I missed something." And I was just standing there laughing. I nearly fell over. It was hilarious. And that was the theme all day Tuesday. We were just joking around with that, man. And then for all my Dragon Ball Z fans out there, there's an episode going after the Cell games, going into the tournament before Majin Buu shows up. There's this one episode where Gohan, dressed as the Great Saiyan Man, were going around to all his friends, letting them know, hey, Goku's coming back, and he's taking part in this tournament, and he's going to be back for 24 hours. So he stopped by Master Roshi's place, where Krillin and his family was, number 18, and then Marin, the daughter. And then they showed Krillin, right? So he have hair. So Gohan was like, hey, this is Krillin. He doesn't fight anymore. So he let his hair grow out. And all this talk about Hammerhands got me thinking of that episode, because I could just take that and spin it around like this. Hey, this is Krillin. He doesn't fight anymore, so he let his hair grow out. Oh, man, it was so hilarious. We was rolling. Oh, man. It was just too funny. Oh, my gosh. So, yeah, that's really the story, but yet there's still gameplay. Like, again, this was a really long gameplay. So, let me recap for you real quick. Again, the first single comes out this Tuesday. It will be on my YouTube channel. Not only will it be on my YouTube channel, but it will also be on truinferno.bandcamp.com. And, of course, the singles off of my upcoming beat album, Residential Epidemic, which comes out Friday, April the 15th. So you do not want to miss that. Again, truinferno.bandcamp.com is the place to be to pick that up. Now, moving on to my NFL picks. I still got, the picks remain the same. Denver over New England and Carolina over Arizona, with Denver winning the Super Bowl. However, if it's not Denver who beats New England and go on to the Super Bowl, it would be New England who obviously go on to the Super Bowl, but will win it. So it's between Denver and New England for who wins the Super Bowl. So finally the game is over, and check out the final kill cam. This reminds me of something that happened many years ago, back to the Blackout 1 days, where I grew that grenade in the window, bounced off of there, and then hit a dude in the nuts. He instantly died. Obviously, that's not the case here, but we won, and we dominated by like 95 points here. It was me, Endo, Smooth Noobs, and the three of us right there, actually, taking the top 3 spots as far as the scoring department. And I believe Jerry was with us as well. And I went 22-4, man, so that was pretty boss-like. So, yeah, man, y'all know what this is. And peace out, y'all, and see y'all next time.